All right, let me set up the stream really quick. So this is going to be about someone that is trying to sabotage your reputation, sabotage your job, sabotage your business, whether it's past, present, it doesn't matter. All right, I'm almost done. Let me finish setting this up. Okay. So what this is going to be about is, I already put the title, and it's they will fail at trying to sabotage your reputation or business. Okay. Some of you are going to, or have already found out that someone has been trying to do this. Okay. Even if you're late to the game of figuring this out, or even if you already knew something was going on. All right. Whoever has tried doing this now or in the past has failed or is going to fail. I just want to say, whoever, I know people that are being blasted on gossip websites and gossip forums, and those things are so fucking parasitic. It really, really is. And it's really, really sad, because people will get on these things or get on the internet and they'll spew false information, false statements. They'll try to tweak things, and they'll just be weird about shit on stuff like that. And unfortunately, this has happened to me. It's happened to other people I know, other readers I know. It's happened to friends of mine. And it's really, really sad when people try to sabotage your reputation or your business or your job, because that is your livelihood. That is how you take care of yourself. That is how you take care of your family. So when people fuck with these things, it's not going to be good for them. For some of you guys, there could have been a person or people that tried doing this in the past and it failed, it didn't work out. Or if something did happen, it still worked in your favor. If this is something you're going through in the present moment, you need to know everything's going to work in your favor in the long run, okay? Yeah, I can't believe I'm up so late either. I just got done with a client booking, and then I thought I'd hop on here, because this has been a really dramatic weekend, not just like for me, but for like everyone I know. Everybody I know has had a revelation or clarity or evidence, or just being able to see clearly with people's intentions, what they're doing, if they're trying to frame you for something, if they're trying to gossip about you, smear you, ruin something, sabotage something. It's disgusting. So this is going to be about the people who are trying to sabotage your reputation or your business or your workplace. Yeah, you guys are the type of person where you try your best to mind your business, whether it's in your personal life or your professional, your business life. You guys are the type of person, you try to focus on getting the job done, doing a good job. Or if it's your personal life, you're just very focused on yourself, you're staying in your lane. A lot of you guys are very focused on your job, your craft, your creativity, your money, things like that. And then this is like someone trying to come in and like wreak havoc with these things. It can be, you gotta always have discernment when helping people or befriending people. Definitely have discernment with those things, okay? For some of you have already had to learn this in the past already. And if you've already learned this in the past already, your discernment is serving you well, because this new group of people that you are around, or this new group of people that you work with or that you're friends with, they're not going to do you like this, okay? They're not going to try to sabotage you or your business or your reputation like whoever or whomever you guys have dealt with in the past. This is like coworkers, heavily on the coworkers. Maybe friends at your workplace or something like that. Yeah, there was somebody that was talking a lot of shit that was trying to completely change your lifestyle for the worse. This is most likely an air sign. Okay, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Or for some of you, this is an air sign that was doing something to you guys over a masculine. But others of you, this is could be an air sign, man or woman. What I'm picking up with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person wanted you guys to abandon your job or to rage quit or to move on or to do something different, work somewhere else. They wanted you to withdraw and hide yourself or whatever the fuck, and you guys didn't do that, or you're not going to do that. You really, really got to be careful who you befriend in your workplace. And I feel like some of you already know this. And like I said, your discernment is serving you well, because if you're around new people, like, you're really trusting your instincts. You're really being a good judge of character about like who you can trust, who you can confide in, who you can support, who you can shout out, things like that, okay? You have to be very careful. I've had this conversation with literally 3 other people today. And all of us have went through it at some point in time. And if you're somebody that's in a certain type of industry, you really, really have to be careful. Yeah, some of you have manifested like 2 to 3 friends or coworkers that are going to be like ride or die energy. These are very like loyal people here, whether this is like coworkers or friends. Maybe you know these friends from a workplace or business or something like that. And these are like really strong, secure, assured of themselves. Like they know themselves. They're not insecure. They don't get jealous. They don't try to sabotage you behind your back. If you guys have a new group of people surrounding you, these are very trustworthy people. Because a lot of you guys have dealt with a lot of betrayal, a lot of dishonesty. Some of you have dealt with people at the workplace that would lie on you behind your back, or even like passive aggressively and things like that, okay? Yeah, you guys are manifesting a new person or new people around you that's going to completely love and support you. These are not people that are chasing after fame or fortune or clout, because some of you guys have dealt with people that it was like superficial or surface level relationships with them. Like it was all about them like getting ahead at work instead of like actually being a good friend or like getting to know you or something. Like they were only being friendly to you guys to get ahead in work. And then some of you could have dealt with something like this, and then they turn around and then they sabotage you when they feel like they don't need you anymore, or if they start feeling jealous of you, or if you start making them feel insecure. For some of you, if you were getting the attention of a man or their person at work or something, like that's why they did this, even if you wasn't even interested in the person. So different things for different people. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Because there's someone that has in the past or is in the present moment trying to cause a bunch of burdens by smearing your name, all kinds of things. I feel like I really need to tell you guys to be careful of who you trust. And for others of you, if you were in that energy before and you got burned by people, you need to know that this new group of people they're not going to do this to you. They're not going to put a bunch of wands on your back, pretty much, because there's someone that's trying to stress you guys out really bad at work by doing these things. Some of you, you've already dealt with this, and even though they wanted you to rage quit, they ended up quitting fucking with you. Like if this is someone that was being persistent with trying to turn people against you or make you lose business or make you quit, a lot of you, this was past energy and they already quit doing this. Like they gave up doing it. And if you're in the present moment dealing with this, you need to know that they're trying to make you give up, but in the long run, they're the ones that's going to give up. I was talking to one of my tarot reader friends today. I was actually talking to a couple of my tarot reader friends today that are also on YouTube. And we all had the same stories of trusting the wrong people on here, trusting other readers, thinking that they're cool with us. You know, if they're friendly to our face, they must mean well. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. It is definitely not always the case. So you kind of do have to have discernment. And if you're like one of those happy-go-lucky people where you want to be nice to everyone, you want to befriend everyone, you know, you really got to be careful. You cannot be naive with a certain workplace, or you cannot be naive in a certain industry or with a certain business or community. Yes, some of you have like a creative job, or you have to work in a creative way, or some of you do have some kind of creative job here, or you're able to think creatively at a job. This definitely could be a reading for people that are like self-employed or work in some sort of creative industry or community. Thank you, Freedom to Fight. Thank you for handling that. I appreciate you. Someone says, what about the unemployed? I feel like this is more so for people that have a business or goes to like a workplace environment. If you're unemployed, it could have to do with a friend group. Maybe it's a specific friend or specific people that's trying to ruin your reputation. It could go that way, for sure. But I feel like for most people, this is going to be if you have a business or if you're self-employed, if you're a content creator, if you're in the industry, if you do have a workplace environment that you clock in at, I feel like it's going to resonate most for those people. But if those things don't resonate and you're not employed, it could just be a person that has tried sabotaging your reputation. Also, you need to know, like, people have seen what this person was trying to do, maybe even before you were able to see it. Like, people took note, they took notice of what this person was doing or what they were trying to attempt to do. whoever I'm talking to, like, I feel like you come off as like a bold leader. You are either very influential or you have some sort of leadership abilities. Maybe it's your personality, maybe it's the type of job you have, but you come off as like a leader, or you come off like very influential. I could be talking to my fire signs, or those of you that have fire as your sun, moon, or rising, because I'm picking up heavy wands right now. Some of you, this was an air sign or a water sign that did this to you or is doing this to you now. This is also giving me the energy too of someone like, you know, when certain like celebrities will like call up TMZ to like try to create some shit to sabotage another celebrity or something like that. Like I'm picking up on like that type of energy too. Well, let me just pick up the phone and call TMZ so I can tell them what's up. Or this could be like, oh, let me go onto these online gossip forums and write up some bullshit about them or something like that. Or it's fucked up. Okay, and you guys could have dealt with this in the past, and maybe some of you are watching other people go through this, or some of you are going through this right now. Because not everybody is going to have good intentions. There are people at the workplace, there's people in certain industries that quite literally only give a fuck about themselves. And that's fine. You can be focused. You can have self-focus. You can have self-interest. It doesn't automatically make you a bad person. But when you start trying to sabotage people's jobs and businesses and reputation, that takes it to a whole nother fucking level. Especially if you did not do anything to this person or these people. Because some of these people are working at a very, very low vibration type of energy or frequency here. Some of these people are very focused on fame. They're very focused on fortune. And this is a person that is highly, highly jealous or highly insecure. This could even be someone that's like talking shit about your work or your work ethic, what you do as a business. Maybe they're talking shit about you as a person, your behavior, your personality. Maybe they're taking something out of context. Maybe they're twisting things. Maybe they're over exaggerating things. And for a lot of you, they're doing this to purposely discredit you. And it can be really hurtful, especially if this is like a person that you like wish good things for, or you thought you were on good terms with. Like, it can really hurt. And some of you are going through this now, and others of you, I think you guys went through this in the past, and you're watching it play out for other people too. Just be careful who you trust, okay? When I came up on this platform, I would befriend every single person that was nice to me on here. I would befriend other tarot readers. I would collaborate with other tarot readers. And I was just very, very naive about people's intentions on this platform. And unfortunately, I have befriended a person that I thought had good intentions for me, but they turned out they didn't. Okay. And the fact that I directed so many people to their channel, they knew my audience was watching them. So whenever they decided to not like me anymore, they made sure to make a video about me, trying to discredit my work, trying to talk shit about my sponsorships, trying to talk shit about my group rituals, even though this is someone that used to book my group rituals all of the time. And they really tried to sabotage my reputation, my business, and my audience because they knew half of their fucking audience was sent over there from me over a course of like 2 years. And so they really, really tried their best to get people to not support me anymore, not watch me anymore, not do business with me anymore. And it was extremely heartbroken because I never in a million years would have seen that coming from this person. And it's fucked up because I see other friends that I have now that are readers, they've been through the same thing or they're going through it now. There's people I know personally that have connections with famous people that's being smeared online too. It's not a good feeling. It's so parasitic, especially when the statements are false or they're over exaggerated. And then the person that made the video about me goes onto a gossip forum and says the same shit they said in their video on a gossip forum. So just know that if I have ever shouted out a tarot reader back in the day and I don't shout them out anymore and I don't talk about them or mention them anymore, it's because I don't fuck with them anymore because they did some shady shit to me. And when this happened like 2 years ago, I didn't say nothing publicly. I didn't say their name. I have plenty of evidence of what they did, and I still have that evidence, and I never once posted anything about it. And it's really fucked up when someone tries to literally hijack your whole community to go against you. And I didn't post about it because I didn't want my audience to feel split. I didn't want my audience to be like, oh, do I have to choose Aaron? Which at the time I was going by Magdalene's Craft. It's like, I don't want people to be in this awkward position to where they feel like they have to choose between me and another person. Because if that other reader, granted, they did something shady to me, if y'all are getting healing things from that reader or messages from that reader that help your life, I don't want to interfere with that. Even if something bad happened between me and that person, I don't want you guys to have to choose between me and somebody. I don't want you guys to not watch somebody that could possibly be helping you. So I just never ever spoke about it until now, actually. And there's some of y'all that watch my channel that still puts that reader's name in my comments. Like, please, like, I don't associate with that person anymore, and I haven't in a really, really long time. And I have a very big reason why I don't. So it is very, very important that you guys have discernment. Are people being fake nice to you without actually getting to know you, actually being your friend, actually being there for you? Or are they just using you for your skill set, your abilities, and your fucking clout? Whoever has done this or is doing this now, this is somebody that is, they could definitely be regretful. Okay. And that's funny that I'm getting that because the person that did this to me and also went to a gossip forum about me saying the same shit that they said in their video, they have now deleted their profile on that gossip forum. The comments are still there, but the profile says deleted. Because these people are in fucking regret for trying to sabotage you guys. And they may want to try to scrub away the evidence of what they did, but they cannot. Because sometimes when you do things online, That's permanent. Your digital footsteps are permanently there. Whether it's you writing something on a forum and you delete your profile, your comments are still on that gossip forum. If you post something on YouTube or whatever, and someone wants to screenshot that or screen record it, that's permanent. And so some of these people know that they can't scrub something away that they've done or said about you. And I'm going to be straight up, the only two readers I fuck with on here is Amy the Alien and Vision Goddess Tarot. If there's any other mainstream reader that I used to support back in the day or shout out, just know I don't fuck with them anymore. And I have a really good reason to why. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is something that was going on like the World Wide Web. People trying to sabotage your reputation or your business or your job through the internet for a lot of you. And some of you are going to know these people are fake all along, because once they show their true colors, you're going to look back and realize, wow, that person only talked to me when they needed or wanted something from me, like a skill set or ability, or they only came to me to talk to me about fame or fortune or wanting fame or fortune. And you're going to see where these people's heads are really at. And I love you guys so much. I really, really do. But there's a certain reader I have quite literally have never posted about, shared, shout out, talked about, or whatever in literally like 2 years. And there's a reason for that. So please put 2 and 2 together and realize I don't fuck with them anymore. Please stop like putting their name in my comments. And if you're putting my name in her comments, she's probably getting annoyed with it too. So please just stop. Some of you are going to find out, like, if you guys have went through something like this, some of you are going to watch people in your personal life or even in your professional life or both going through the same thing. And some of you are going to be called to help these people or support these people or guide these people, because some of you have already went through this. You know how to do something. You know how to handle it. You know how to avoid it now. Like, some of you literally had to walk so other people could run safely. Because some of these people are only out here for the coin. They only care about the coin. They don't care about having a genuine friendship or relationship with you. They only care about the fucking money, the coin, the fame, the fortune, the clout. How could they also get an upper hand over you? And once you start putting 2 and 2 together, realizing the patterns over the days or months or years with this person, it's really going to click where their intentions actually were. And for some of you, like I said, it's going to be disappointed, because you could have really liked this person. You could have really supported them. And you may have never, ever imagined this person to do something like this. Someone says, I love Amy. Yes, she's a sweetheart. Amy the Alien, or Amy the Goddess. She's changes her name a couple of times, but she's amazing. Her and I have followed each other for literally like 5 or 6 years, but we are only just now getting to know each other personally. Even though we've known about each other and have followed each other for a long time, I never really got to know her personally till like a few months ago. She's amazing, yeah. And some of you could be linking up with other people that have also been burned this way. So they get it, they understand it, and they're not going to want to do that to you because they know what it's like because it's been done to them. Yeah, because some of you, these people are keeping tabs on you and you had no idea. Okay, heavy on the airs. I keep Knight of Swords and now Page of Swords. Like, this is definitely Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy that I'm picking up on. For some of you, for a select few of you, it could be a water sign. Or maybe it's an air sign with a water sign together. Especially if they try to get people to turn against you or recruit your people for them, and then they go and start spying on you together and gossiping about you together and posting about you together. Like, it could even be a situation like that. Hey, MP. But you guys are going to find out that there is someone engaging with you that it was not in good faith. It was not good intentions. Whoever was engaging with you in the past or in the present. For others of you, this is like your friends or your loved ones going through this, and it's their situation. And a lot of you guys are going to realize this person's energy was all about envy, all right? Envy and self-interest. And that this is why they were sabotaging you guys, or why they're doing this now, or why they're doing this to someone else, you know? For some of you, this could have been a person or a coworker that never really cared to get to know you, so it only stayed like work related. Like maybe the relationship, the friendship, the connection was like very surface level or parasocial or only about work or something like that. So if they had actually gotten to take the time to know you as a person like other people do, they wouldn't have either had assumed things about you or saw you in a wrong type of perception. But others of you, they didn't never care to do that to begin with. They only wanted to be around you or use you for a very specific reason. And for a lot of you, this isn't going to sabotage you at all. And if you felt like it did for a short amount of time, you're able to like restabilize it. You're able to rebuild it. You know what I mean? It's like at the end, nothing is actually lost. Nothing's actually fully sabotaged or even sabotaged in the way you think. And if anyone were to believe what other people are saying about you, those people need to get the fuck on anyways. And some of you too, like some of you could have done things that you regret. Like for an example, I had done a sponsorship one time with Temu that I have regretted for a long time. Not only did they screw me over, but I had no idea at the time of all the negative shit that was behind that company. And I didn't know that until I did the sponsorship. Because when I did the sponsorship, people were in the comments being like, you don't need to support them. This is why. Like, my subscribers had to educate me on it because I didn't research the company. And that's fully 100% my fault. And I can take accountability for that. But trying to use that against me, saying I'm fake, I'm superficial, I'm supporting unethical businesses, when I made a dumb mistake. And if you're going to hold that over my fucking head and just dub me as this horrible fucking person for one little mistake that I made, like, you already had issues with me to begin with. Oh my God, Jim. Sorry. Because this person was going around going, y'all are making a stupid person famous. They're just selling trash and junk. Their group rituals are meaningless. Blah, 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 blah. They're unethical. Meanwhile, you're trying to be a friend to me, to my face, and also continue to keep booking work for me while talking shit about me to our mutual audience at the same time. Because when I tell you, when this person made a video about me, I had like 2 or 3 people emailing me going, why the fuck are they doing this? Why are they saying this? Like, and that goes back to what I'm saying. Like, people can notice, did notice, or is noticing what this person did or is doing now. It was obvious to the people that actually mattered. And then if people want to side with other people, let them. That's God's way, the universe's way of clearing out people in your life that you don't need to be around. But the people that are genuine and they know your heart and they've actually cared to get to know you on a personal level, they're going to know, like, whatever they're saying about you is bullshit. And I mean, for some of you, this could be like fucking cancel culture over like the smallest things or the smallest mistakes, because they already had an agenda against you anyways. They already had a motive and an intention to do something to you anyways. Someone says, we don't know unless we give it a go, then we learn and move forward. Yeah, most people would understand that. But, you know, the person that did that to me, their husband or ex-husband or whoever they live with was constantly hitting on me and heart reacting in my photos and all up in my shit. So I'm pretty sure that person had issues with me that had nothing to do with work already. They were just using that as a fucking scapegoat. And some of you, like, you're either dealing with this in the present moment, or these things are resurfacing because maybe someone has came to you with more information of something or has shown you something. For others of you, the past could be coming back because you're watching people you care about go through something similar. Yeah, you guys are going to be successful regardless, or you were successful regardless. And if you did have delays or setbacks, it was for your benefit in the long run. And a lot of you guys have known that, or you're seeing that, okay? Others of you, like the sabotage energy, it's not going to affect you at all. Because for a lot of you, a lot of people are going to see through the bullshit, or they're going to see that this person has other motives that they're trying their best not to show. No, I don't know that person. No. Someone says, is it so and so? No, I don't know that person at all. And yeah, you're right. The person that said, hey, maybe don't name. Okay, so someone asked if I'm talking about a certain reader. No, that is definitely not that reader. Actually, I don't know that woman at all. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who she is, like, personally, and I've never talked to her. And then someone else said, you may not want to talking to the other person, saying be careful of name dropping because that can get her into trouble. And she's completely right. And the reason why she's right is because one time I had a completely unrelated person make a horrible false video of me, not a reader, but a subscriber. And this subscriber of mine is the same person who took down this guy's channel. I think his channel was like Oceans something, or I don't know. I didn't know him and I don't watch him, but his channel's name was Oceans something, and he's gone now because of this woman who made a video about me too. And She was using my full legal name in this video and talking just completely false statement after false statement of me. You know, and so I go to defend myself. And when I go to defend myself, I tag this girl's channel and I say, hey guys, can you please report her for like bullying and harassment as well as like privacy reasons so we can get this shut down. Well, when I tagged her in that, this bitch fucking reported me for bullying and harassing. So when you are a YouTuber, if you try to defend yourself from someone else and you tag their thing, they're going to report you and then you're going to get in trouble for fucking defending yourself. And these people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Some of these people will purposely try to get you to say their name so that they can go and do that to you. So if you're a YouTuber, definitely don't like at anybody or tag anybody if you're trying to defend yourself, because they will go and report you for bullying and harassing, even though they're the ones fucking doing it. And that was like my first strike on my main channel was because of that. And when all of that went on, apparently this other person that I've been talking about that went to gossip forums talking shit about my sponsorships and this and that, pretty much everything that this other reader made a video about me that I thought was my friend. And they also mentioned about, they said that I doxed that woman when I didn't. She was fucking doxing me. So when I went to defend myself from her doxing me and saying all this untrue stuff, I got in trouble. And then they want to go on a gossip forum and be like saying I was doxing them when it was the other fucking way around. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, these people will twist things. They will twist the narrative. They will do whatever they need to do. And if you're someone that works online, screenshots and screen recordings are going to be your best friend in certain situations like that. But you also need to know how to handle it, because you can't just be outing people like that, because then they'll report you even if you're in the right. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Coins, whatever they try doing to you guys is like, I feel like they regret it. Either they regret what they did or they regret what they said. These people, I feel like, are dealing with a financial loss here, because they could have tried affecting your livelihood and your money. So it's almost like something has ricocheted, and it's now where they could be experiencing a financial loss right now, or maybe in the recent past. This is somebody that wanted to make you guys be stressed out and worried about how their sabotage was going to affect you. But now they're the ones stressed out and worried. Whether it's past or present energy, they are the ones that ended up stressed and worried. These are people that will literally choose fame or fortune, money, opportunities over genuine connections. And some of you guys could be very friendly. You could, try to befriend people that you feel like you have similarities with or things in common with, but you do have to be careful. Because some people quite literally only care about themselves, as well as stepping on people to get ahead. If they feel like they're not getting their way, or if they're feeling jealous, or even if you're doing something they don't like and they don't even give you the fucking chance to explain yourself or how something happened, it's because they never truly, genuinely cared about you. If someone is a legit friend, they're not going to do that to you. I feel like this is fucking with this person's head. They could be having mental health issues. For some of you, these people could even like pretend to know you. Because I know someone right now that's being gossiped about on a gossip forum, and they're not a tarot reader or anything. They just have connections with certain people in certain industries. And so they're being brought up in gossip forums. And I go to look at the person. I click the person's profile to see what else the shit talker talks about. And they're in like mental health form. They're in like PTSD form, BPD form, anxiety form, depression form. It's like this person tried to pretend to know my friend and talk shit about her when she has no idea who my friend even is. And then I Google this person's screen name, and their screen name is all over mental health forums. I'm telling you, these people, some of these people seriously have mental health issues that are either undiagnosed or unmedicated for. For others of you, maybe something happened and they've gotten in their head now. Something about they're having like something they've said or done is fucking with their mentality, like their mental health or their psyche here. For some of you, these people try to sabotage you through communication, public speaking, things like that. And some of you, they tried sabotaging you through spell work. And this is now messing with their mental health, or it already has. Yeah, this is a person or people that are regretful or crying, or they feel like they have made some sort of mistake here. Especially if this is someone that like really hurt your feelings or broke your heart, because a lot of you guys have genuine intentions with people. You try your best to see the good in people. You try your best, because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you don't get like overly competitive. Like you want everybody to eat. You want to break bread with everybody. You want everyone to be able to eat and do well. Like, and unfortunately, there's going to be people that are going to be fake to you, and you're going to assume that that's going to be their personality or their behavior too, but it's not always going to work like that. Yeah, for some of you, this could have put you in a position to where you could have isolated yourself. You could have put really high walls up or high boundaries up. Some of you could have gotten scared to befriend people again or get close to people again. Because when you get burned to that type of degree to where it tries to fuck with your livelihood or your money or your job or your connections with people, that shit will make you want to isolate yourself. Because it's like, who do I trust? Like, who? I can't even talk to anyone. Like, it makes you not feel like you can trust people again. And some of you that I'm talking to, you could have kept to yourself for, a while or a long time because of this. But if you are somebody that's coming out of that energy and you're able to get to know people again, be able to befriend people again, be able to work or collaborate with people again, I feel like you are being extremely picky with who you engage with like that. And you should be. You should be very, very picky with who you associate with. Don't just associate with people because you're in a community or an industry or you just want to befriend and be nice to everybody, because nobody is going to have the same intentions as you. Nobody's going to have the same heart as you. Nobody's going to react or do things the same way you would react or handle something. And for some of you, if this person or these people think they have sabotaged something for you, they haven't. Some of you have other jobs, other streams of incomes that you don't talk about. Some of you do private or personal things that you don't talk about a lot or people don't see. Some of you have other things going on in your life, like other connections or just other things going on. And if they think they've sabotaged something for you, they haven't. Maybe some of you became more private or more personal or more picky. Maybe, you know what I mean? There's something going on here that's good for you guys that this person, I feel like, doesn't see. So even if they think they sabotaged something, or they didn't, okay? And if you feel like they did, it was a blessing in disguise. It worked out in your benefit anyways. Yeah, some of you definitely had an air sign, man or woman, that was quite literally all they cared about was inheriting some sort of fame or fortune. Maybe for some of you, they were trying to siphon your fame or fortune. For others of you, all they cared about was getting this for themselves. This is like people who they feel like friendliness will get them far. So they'll be like fake friendly to people. They try to be likable because they feel like it's going to get them far. And maybe for some of you, that's why they tried sabotaging you, because that's their mindset. Oh, if everybody likes me, I'll be able to, have an advantage at the workplace. So they try to make you not likable. Something about them wanting to be likable is very important to them, because that's like a tool that they have to try to get ahead or try to smear you or sabotage you. Oh, they'll listen to me if I'm likable. You know what I mean? And so this is someone who is purposely trying to make you guys unlikable, or people not like you, people not support you. Because this is someone that's very fake to a lot of people, not just you. And some of you that that I'm talking to, some of you may not be that same way. You don't care if you're liked, or you don't overly focus on those things. I could be talking to someone that you are just your genuine self. It's all of you. It's the good and the bad. It's the light and the shadow. You're the type of person that's like, you guys are going to get all of me. My good days, my bad days, my shadow side, my light side. You guys are going to, you know what I mean? And this person isn't like that. They only try to be likable all the time. It's like people pleasing out the ass to try to get people to like them. And it's completely fake. And some of these people are going to act like they know you, because look at this random ass person in my comment that says, "Hey, buddy, still playing with the cards I see." What do you mean, I see? Are you saying that you've been watching me? And that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these people, like, will have been watching you guys. They'll act like they know you. Because that's what's going on with like one of my friends right now. In fact, I just got a damn notification because I went to this person. I was like, "Look, don't act like you know my friend, because you don't. You're like 19 years old and you're in a completely different country than her. She doesn't know who the fuck you are. You're mental." And that's what some of these people do. Like, if this is not someone you know personally, there's some people out here that they think they know you. Maybe it's like a parasocial thing. Maybe they have mental issues. I don't know. They'll think that they know you, or they'll say that they know you personally when they fucking don't. They're just weird ass fans. They're just weird ass lurkers. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Someone said, "Can I ask your opinion on God spousing?" I've never heard of that term before, so I can't share my opinion on that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys, whoever I'm talking to, you're going to manifest whatever it is you need to manifest, all right? You're going to have a wish come true. You're going to reach a goal. You're going to manifest something. Maybe it's with work, money, your health, whatever, but you're going to be able to manifest this regardless. Or I'm talking to someone who still manifested something regardless if it was something off in the far past. Whatever these people or this person is doing, it's not going to fucking touch you. Because you guys are meant to be doing something. Or you're meant to work at a certain place, or you're meant to run a certain type of business, or be in a certain type of industry or community. When you're meant to be somewhere, like, for the most part, like, it's going to be really hard to try to push you out of that. And these people can gossip, they can smear, they can call up TMZ, they can go to the gossip websites, they can make videos about you, whatever, all day long. But for a lot of us, that shit's not going to kick us out. Some of these people are going to try to get your shit taken down, your shit reported, you know. But you know what? A lot of you guys are going to get back up and you're still going to keep doing what you love because, one, you're either passionate about it, you know, you're committed, you're persistent, you're passionate about it, and this is what you're meant to be doing. This is like if a job got taken away or your money got taken away with something, you're still getting up and doing it, or going to a similar place, or, you know, finding the same job at a different company, or if you're able to stay at the same job, like you're being persistent with something, even if it feels heavy, even if you feel like the odds are against you, you're still doing what you feel like you need to be doing. And that's really, really important. I know people that have lost their channels. I've lost one of my channels. I got it back, but I don't post on it as much anymore. And then this is my second channel. I know other people that have had their channels deleted. They got back up, rebuilt, you know, everything. Because you motherfuckers aren't stopping us. You're not stopping our job. You're not stopping the people that support us or like us. You're not stopping our business. You're not stopping our money. We're not fucking going anywhere. And some of you, if it's more on a more personal level, and it's like family or friends or something, like, a lot of you guys could shut shit down real quick with a screenshot. And these people are going to try to distract you, like this troll in the chat, because that's what these people do. They're trying to sabotage you guys as a form of distraction so that you don't focus on your job or your purpose or your business. The person that's writing this, sorry, I know you guys, my subscribers, is like going back and forth with this troll in my chat. I'm sorry. I just like clicked his profile because I was curious to who he was. Motherfucker, you look like you're on fentanyl or some shit. Like, you have dark circles around your eyes. Like, go check into a rehab and get off of my channel. Motherfucker looks like he's been awake for a week straight, geeking off of some shit. And maybe that's a confirmation. Maybe some of you, these people, whether you know them or not, some of these people are straight up on drugs. Either they're not mentally, for some of you, they have mental health issues that's undiagnosed or unmedicated. For others of you, these people are on fucking drugs, which, by the way, drug-induced schizophrenia is a thing. And these people want to act like they know you. And psychosis, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a person or people that's definitely tried um, getting people to try to change like their perspective of you. They tried to like chain you guys and tie you down to like people's perspective. Like they wanted to change people's perspective on you guys. Let me see what this dumb bitch wrote back. Oh no, she didn't write back. I got banned. Oh man, I made a profile just to write this bitch a comment on this gossip website, and I guess I got banned. I was like, "Don't you act like you know who my friend is. You're literally a teenager in another country, and my friend is like even older than me. She doesn't talk or encounter or engage with fucking teenage women, especially teenage women in other countries. Like, you gotta be kidding me. These people are fucking stupid and crazy. And, oh man. I didn't even say anything. Well, no, I did tell them they need to get mental help. I got banned though, but I was like, because the form that they were talking shit on, like the form got locked. So I couldn't like reply on the actual form. So I just went to the person's profile and I could see what they would comment on other forums. And so I talked to them in a completely unrelated form. And I was like, why are you coming at my friend acting like you know her when you don't? I said, she doesn't even engage with people in your age group or even people in the country you live in, which I found out their information because people love putting their information out there on forums anyways. And I was like, you obviously need mental help, and that's why you're in a bunch of mental help forums as well as celebrity forums. I was like, go get mental help. That's all I said. And I got banned. They probably banned me for writing something that was like completely unrelated. But it's so like people are fucking crazy. And I was talking to one of my tarot reader friends today, and she was like, it's crazy how much like if you're like famous or even if you're just a content creator, and you don't even have to be like a big name content creator, you could have only 1,000 subs or something and you're still going to attract people like this. There's so many crazy motherfuckers online. There's so many people evil eyeing, whether the evil eye is unintentional or not. It comes with a lot of shit. Like, being a content creator or being famous or even being like well known, even if it's to a small degree, it's a double-edged sword. It's not all that people chalk it up to be. Like they say, not all that glitters is gold. It comes with a lot of shit. And if you're somebody who's going to be very strong in what you do, you're not going to allow that to make you quit or run away with your tail between your fucking legs like a dog. I have so much evil eye on me lately that even one of my tarot reader friends, I have a couple of tarot reader friends, but one of them literally started lighting candles for me today. She was lighting candles for me, my channel, my small little family, because she can see. I will book readings with a specific tarot reader because she's the only one I will trust to do a reading for me like that. And she can see all that shit that's surrounding me. And she's like, oh, hell no. She started pulling out her candles, pulling out the herbs today when we were on FaceTime. She's like, no, we're protecting you, you know? And I already do like stuff, right? I already do stuff protection wise, but it's nice to know and see somebody have my back and be like, you know what? I got you. And that is so nice because I feel like I'm always the person that I mean, and it's my job. I'm not complaining. So please nobody take it that way, but it's my job to always be there for people. So I can't explain how much I appreciate someone being there for me and knowing that person doesn't expect anything from me, want anything from me, like they have good intentions with me. That shit is worth more than gold. Having a true friend is worth more than gold. I know. I do that sometimes, Paige, like when I talk. So she said the card shuffling is low-key satisfying. Sometimes when I talk, I'll just start shuffling, even if I don't plan on pulling a card, because it's weirdly relaxing to me too. And I'm not going to act like I'm perfect. Okay. I've made mistakes. There are things I've done, even within my business, that I don't like that I did, and I changed them. I took accountability for it. I've been public about my mistakes, whether it was with sponsorships, whether it was services I offered, what anything. I'm not one of those people like that I just can't take accountability. I can see where I went wrong with something, change it to make sure I don't do it again. I don't mind saying, oh, I was wrong, or oh, I fucked up, oh, I shouldn't have done this, or oh, I shouldn't have offered that. I don't mind saying those things. But I'll be damned if you're going to use a one-time mistake with something over my head and try to ruin me over it. And you know what? This person that made that video about me, that reader that made that video about me, whether it's her or somebody linked to her that went to the gossip sites on as well, because they're saying the same shit that was in that video. They literally started out their little gossip thread about me by saying, yeah, Erin helped me out during a really difficult time. It was a really dark period time in my life. She was just so helpful. But let me list all of this stupid, like surface level little shit in here to make you guys not like her. But she helped me out so much. But I just don't like that she did this and that and just bash me to try to make me look like an awful person. You guys can have an opinion about me. I'm not, you're welcome to have an opinion about me, but just know that when you guys do stuff like that, you're literally trying to fuck with someone's business, their livelihood, their reputation, based on something that's either not true, because some of these people know what they're saying and posting is completely fucking fake and false, and it's not true. And it's like, if God, like, I don't know, like, I guess these people are so perfect, they'd never have made a mistake in their life. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, when you start YouTube, there's no, like, how-to guide. There's no how to be famous, how to be a YouTuber correctly, how to be famous correctly, how to be publicly known correctly, how to deal with sponsorships correctly. There's no, like, manual. We're literally winging it. We come online, or we do something, or we produce something, and we're going with it, and we're learning as we go. And if you can't give people grace, like, this person was like, they knew I had half my audience was their audience, and they're like, yeah, I remember when group rituals used to, like, mean something. Guys, we got to stop making stupid people famous. Stop supporting people that are sponsored by things where that's just cheap and not good for the planet, and it's unethical. Things need to start having meaning. Bitch, just because you feel like something is meaningless with me, that's your opinion. Don't go around trying to sabotage my entire business just because you feel some sort of way out of nowhere. I hear an owl hooting. Owls are one of my protection spirit animals. There's an owl hooting outside right now, and I don't hear that often. but maybe every once in a while, because I live in the city, so I don't, there's always an owl that occasionally comes up to my window to let me know I'm protected. And you guys need to know you're protected too. And what's awful is like I was always worried this person was gonna get upset with me because their ex was always fucking hitting on me, always in my channel, always on my Instagram, always heart reacting like my photos and all this stuff, whether it was in my stories or on my posts or whatever. And it made me feel weird. I was like, even though it's their ex and they're on good terms and they're okay with their ex watching me, it still made me feel weird. And I was always worried that was going to cause issues. And I'm not even saying that that is what caused things, but it makes me wonder. Like some of these people, like they'll get jealous over certain people supporting you guys, whether it's their ex, whether it's their audience. You keep look, yeah, you're talking about these right here. I was just thinking about that too when I said that. And I'll tell you too, when people book me and they have to, most people send in petitions, right? And I don't like judging you guys for what you're petitioning. You know what I mean? But when someone does me wrong that's constantly booking me and I start realizing all of the petitions they used to write me, it really shows me where their head was at the whole time. Thank you, Marisol. Marisol. Girl, I was channeling your name for the past week. And I didn't even think about that being your name. Because I always am just used to like seeing your profile picture and I'm like, oh, that's that girl. I've been channeling your name for like a week now. And I almost did a reading about it because I was wondering why I kept hearing that name. And I was channeling Florida too. So I don't know if you're in Florida or if Florida is significant to you, but there's something to do with Florida with that name. Thank you, Golden. Oh, you are? Oh my God, girl. I'm not trying to scare you or fearmonger. Please know I'm not. I'm genuinely not trying to do that. I'm just trying to be obedient with the messages I'm getting. But Marisol, I feel like somebody's trying to spiritually attack you and your mother. And I'm not saying that to scare you or anything. I believe you're protected. Maybe, do like a spirit bath or use some kind of Florida water. Because I am seeing somebody go and do something, whether it's like Santeria or hoodoo or voodoo, which that's not me demonizing those things, but it's just someone's using something like that, okay? Either to you or your mom or the both of you. So definitely like take like a salt bath or a spirit bath or a black walnut bath, something. Use Florida water. Use some white candles, use prayers if that's what you're into. Like, again, I'm not trying to say this to scare you, but I am not kidding. I've been channeling your name with the state of Florida for like a week now. It's been driving me crazy to the point I almost like did a whole live stream about it one day just so I could figure out why I needed to get that message out. And maybe I didn't need to do a whole live stream. Maybe I just needed to see you put two and two together and be like, hey, this message is for you. And I feel like it's coming from someone close to you. I don't like a close friend, whether it was a close friend in the past or a close friend now. And I don't know if like if you but someone's like spiritually very gifted, whether it's you or your mom or the both of you, or somehow something could be connected to your maybe this person knew your mom or something. I'm not exactly sure. When I kept seeing your name though, it was with a Y. It was spelled a little bit differently. So that's why I didn't catch on to it right away until I really was focusing in on your comment, and then it hit me. I was like, wait a second, that's that name that keeps coming up for me lately. I kept feeling like I needed to talk to someone with the name Mary or had that name Mary in their name. But I'm going to hop off of here, guys. I need to go ahead and get off of here because it's getting really, really late. I had ended up staying up extra late because I was late to do bookings for clients today. I got late to doing that. And so I ended up running myself a little too late today. So I'm going to hop off here and I'll see you guys tomorrow on my other channel. I'm going to do a pick a card on my other channel. Yes, girl, I'm sending you protection energy too. In fact, the minute I get off here, I'm going to light a white candle for you. Okay. But I'm going to see you guys on my other channel. I'm going to do either a what's hidden pick a card or who's obsessed with you pick a card, because me and a lot of people close to me, I feel like need these messages. Because I'm not even kidding you. I've had like 4 people like texting me this weekend with like crazy shit going on in their lives. Like people like obsessively stalking them, attacking them, or doing weird shit, trying to sabotage them. And it's like, what the fuck is going on this weekend? Because these are good people. Like, what is going on? So that's why I'm going to do those topics, one of those topics tomorrow on my other channel. If you guys are not following my other channel, it's Erin the Witch. That's my main channel. This is my other channel. I try to keep collective readings over here, and I keep the pick a card readings on my other channel. But I love you guys so much. Have a good night. Just know that if anything has happened in your life, it is a blessing in disguise, or you're going to end up benefiting off of whatever has happened. If someone has tried sabotaging you guys, you need to know that you guys are going to be okay. Bye, MP. Bye, Golden. Bye, Tarot.